Okay. Been obsessed with trying to figure out this holographic opalescent black marble look. Haven't gotten to figure it fully out yet, but since it's on my mind, I thought I would go live early because I have it on my mind and I'm going to figure it out. And it's been not the funnest trying to figure it out, but I'll get it. So I've got my chat screen up so I can see what any of you lovely faces are saying. And we're just going to get started. What's up, Susan? I know I'm early today. My bad. My bad. But when you have like a finish on the brain, what else are you going to do? Except for whatever you got to do to get it out, you know? I can't be the only one. I probably am, but I'm sure I'm not. So the pieces from yesterday turned out kind of okay, but a stir stick landed in one of mine and it looks horrible, but Jeff's look amazing. I'm not even sure how that happened, but it happened. All right. Hi, Brenda. How are you doing? Can I paint on top of a resin finish and then resin over again? You sure can. I went ahead and mixed up my resin just to save time. So you guys don't have to just sit there and watch me stir epoxy for a million minutes. I used my drill with my paint attachment, and so it's very foamy, very frothy looking, but it will be fine. What's up, Tim? Judy. Hey, Lisa. Are you guys having a wonderful day? I promise I'm not going to fill your lives with this holographic, iridescent look that I'm currently obsessed with for too long, I promise. But if you don't like it, then blame Judy. She's the one that first inspired me to investigate this look, you know? I won't tell anyone, Jessica Terry, but have an awesome day at work. Hey, Trisha. Tammy, what up, girl? Kelly, good morning. Hope you're all having an amazing day. So let's get started. I'm going to divvy out this resin into these cups. And ultimately what I think I'm going to do is kind of what Jeff did yesterday in that big dirty pour. But then I'm going to, I think I'm going to try to keep it on the thinner side because I think when you have a lot of paint, a lot of pigment in your resin, it tends to cloud it. And I really want the black to help the vibrancy of the colors shine through. So I'm going to kind of test and see if that changes anything one way or another. And I'm going to try to granify it. So I'm going to get my opalescent background and then I'm going to make it into granite with the spray paint and alcohol. Okay, so this one is the violet. I'm not going to put too much in there. I'm going to try to refrain, however you say. Not going to load them up too much. Just one scoop on the mousse stick is all I'm putting in there. So violet, green. This one's going to be the red. What's up, Joseph? Are you guys having an awesome day, or are all of you hiding from work? I did laundry today, so basically I'm ahead because I adulted, right? Maybe not. Probably so, but also mostly not, probably not. I don't know. What's up, airbrushing with Stewardism Designs LLC? How are you doing? Are you airbrushing today? Thinking about working with resin? Done with work? Well, that is amazing. Kim, you're working from home? Living the dream, I see. Okay, so I've put less than half of what we were using yesterday into my resin. This is going to reduce the occurrence of those pieces not quite mixing in, I think. And I think it's going to make the colors more vibrant and less cloudy. And probably if I used even less colorant, it would be even more vibrant. How bizarre is that? The less colorant you use, the more vibrant it'll look. Doesn't make logical sense to me, but from a practical standpoint, it seems to be the case. Working at a haunt in Sparta in full sun, I'm not jealous. That sounds painful, to say the least. Okay, so I'm not going to, okay, I'm going to do a thin skim coat, comma, grease the pan, because I really want to keep everything thin and close to the black background, which is just spray paint on cradle board. Thank you, Vant, for reminding people about the class we have coming up in August, and then the one we have coming up in September. Whew. Okay. So I think I'm going to skim with, not Milky Way, where's my abalone? I'm going to use abalone shell. All these colorants are from Color Art / Resin Art / Bling It. You can get them all at artisttilldeath.com, my website. You can find links for that down below, and throughout the video, the mods will be posting links for that as well. So I'm going to skim around this abalone very thinly. And the idea here is that it's going to help my resin move more easily across the surface, but not keep my resin too far away from the black background. I don't know if that matters, if that means anything, but I'm going to test it out because it could matter. It could mean something. And who's going to test it so that you don't have to, unless I do? So I'm going super thin, but if it happens to be just thicker in areas, that is fine. Perfectly fine. Because those areas where it's a little bit thicker will just have peekaboos of the background and just be kind of breaks in the iridescence and then just shows black through it. So that's why I'm kind of putting little pockets of abalone. I know Rhonda does this a lot with some of her melded pieces. We're going to see if it crosses over into what I'm trying to do. Abandoned Acres. That sounds fun. Diamond Dust, add some 007. I should be getting more 007 in soon. I got notification of shipment in motion, so that's always good. Now, don't get too worked up about how this is looking right now, because just hear me out. It's going to be great. Ever Resin, I just started. I just mixed up my colors, and we're about to get into it. I don't know what this is. It's like leftover resin from another resin piece. Okay. Meow. I'm going to, do I want to use white? Doesn't matter because I didn't make any white. So I'm going to be just layering up my iridescents. I'm not really sure what most of them are because it's hard to tell until they're on top of the background. And if this doesn't really look right after I get all of this out and on the board, I'm just gonna kind of skim it around and just make it a thin layer and take it from there. Okay. So now we have all of our stuff in here. I'm scared. Okay. Let me think. I'm going to just do lines of this. Oh my goodness. Okay. It looks 1000% like holographicness. So I'm going to just create one more dirty pour to get all of this iridescent resin out. I'm so excited already, and it didn't even do anything yet. If you guys give me just 1 second, I'll bring you around so you can see it from my perspective. You can really see the colors. How bizarre is it that it just takes a little bit of colorant to get such a great color payoff? I'm just gonna do this. Let that drain out. The whole thing looks like it's chameleon because of all the color shifts from the iridescence. Also, this iridescent green reminds me a lot of our Dalmatian chameleon color. Trash, trash. There's something about holographic stuff that just lights my eyes up. You know, does holographic count as a color? Because if it does, it's my favorite color. My mermaid fin is holographic. I'm sure I can come up with other things in mine that's holographic, but that's all that came first to mind. Okay. Let's get some of these outside corners. Bowie says hello. Nope. All right, cool. Doop. Of course, it didn't land bottom down. Why would it? Right. Now, I'm going to take you guys down and show you where we're at right now. And then we're going to move on to the next step. Okay. Obviously, it's still really bubbly. I haven't done any heat to it yet. But how fun is that? This is my favorite part so far. But because I did so many different layers, not layers, but okay. That just sounds like it was 12 gallons of gas evaporated, if you guys heard that truck. And it made me forget what I was talking about, but I'm sure it was important. Now, what's up, everybody? To the dark side of mica. Don't get too excited. As soon as I can make this into a paste, I'm going to do it. All right, now I'm just going to fill in any areas that look kind of low. This area, I'm just breaking that surface tension, because the reason why it hasn't moved into that area, it hasn't dispersed, is because of surface tension. Now all those areas will fill in. If you don't want to run your hand through it, you can also run some of this Milky Way. So you're not physically mixing up your colors. Also, I basically used all of my Milky Way, so that's the end of that. It's fun over here in Mica World. Don't get crazy. Here's my torch. Did you guys know that in many countries a torch is actually like a flashlight and not a little weapon-looking thing that spits fire? I didn't learn that till we went to Australia. So there. Oh, forgot all of this. All right. I don't want to use too much heat as per usual, because I don't want to give any of this the chance to blend together too much. And I still have little flecks of color that didn't mix in fully. You can see, there, you can see that one right there. I'm torn on if I want to try to get them out or just let them kind of just live. Moving forward, what I think I'm going to do is pre-dissolve my powders in alcohol, and that will help reduce the occurrence of these little flecks not completely mixing in. Paste wouldn't do this to me, vamp. That's okay, because we're going to do some other stuff to it. Now, I'm going to try to create some cohesive movement by tilting it a bit. What's the difference between ocean coat and diamond coat? Ocean coat is it's really made for making cells. So they called it ocean coat because you can get really nice ocean pieces with it. It is, I think, more UV resistant and has a longer working time than diamond coat, but I have to double check on that. So many flecks of color in it that didn't get in. Vamp, I will take away your wrench. You too, Judy. Shut up talking to me, Vamp, with your science. I mixed it for the exact amount of time that I mix all of my pigments that are usually paste. It's not my fault that this is more difficult. Okay? Okay. So I like it better now that it's kind of blending and moving in to each other's space a little bit. The purple is pretty awesome, isn't it? Tim, I know you're not laughing at my pain. In this kind of look, it may be kind of okay to have tadpoles of color because it just will look more galactic. I don't think so, Judy. There's something else in there. Mainly, I think that because the ones that I tried just mixing in part A didn't do the same thing. that my regular paste do. I like it like this. I'm gonna take you guys down again. Can you still use resin that has yellow, maybe with darker opaque colors? You sure can. Caught alive. Haven't gone live in about a year. Spotty internet signal. I'm sorry, Angel Ridge Designs, but I'm happy to see you here. I have to mix it longer. Okay, y'all, quit bullying me. I'm feeling very attacked. But I think it kind of works in this. The brown bottle stuff, I don't think that is part A. But she doesn't even sell that anymore, so I think she like gave up. Not attacked, more like strongly advised. Okay. Vam's gonna be in timeout. Nah, I wouldn't do it. I think the little of color works. Maybe we should just revisit it next time I'm over there, Judy. I wish you guys could see what this looks like IRL. This is my inspiration. I didn't get quite as vivid of colors. I think if I added a little bit of a dye to my iridescent colors, maybe it will do what I want it to do. I don't know. So this is where we had a pocket of clear. You can see that darker doop. But that's where the iridescence ran over the clear pocket. This is where the clear pocket's still on top, still on top. So I didn't use any actual black colorant. It just works by having pockets, you know? I could see this in geode form for sure. And it is Aurora Borealis, isn't it? You did it yesterday and it didn't mix long enough. Judy, I've seen you mix. You mix quite thoroughly, I would say. Right, JJ? Anything with pockets is amazing. Test it, add a little paste, and put it on a coaster and see if it takes away from the effect. Kim, I am pretty sure I'm going to do that. I used up every ounce in this piece. I need to hit it with some heat. But there it is. Now I need to know if you guys think masking fluid with trees in a mountain. Oh my goodness. We could totally do that, couldn't we? If we did it from like this perspective. I wish I had added the lines on this way so that all of this would be how it just is, so that I wouldn't have to kind of deduce whether it would be better to do it from here or here. So should I leave it as is? Sorry about the guy that's really angrily wasting all of his gas outside of my place. Do you think I should granify it by Italian dripping over some black spray paint, or should we let it live? I like your idea, Kim. Good idea. Judy, it would be a cool countertop, wouldn't that? I just love that soft fade between one color to the next. Vamp, calm down with the black. So JJ, that's kind of the look I'm going for, is just letting it be awesome. You know what I mean? Unicorn granite. You'd have to wait longer to set it up. This is true. What's up, D? Long time no see. How you doing? What do you think of my this? So you know what, you guys? I think because of the flecks of color that are kind of just jetting about, and then having tilted it the way I did, it kind of looks like maybe a little bit of stars, and that makes it more realistic to an aurora borealis, unless I'm just making that up in my head. Can you see the colors jetting through the other colors? Am I making that up, or do you guys see that too? Does it look more aurora borealis-y with these lines, or am I crazy? I'm great, Dee. Did you know I'm married? It happened. I'm waiting on my wedding band to come in. Color art definitely has the most intense interference colors. I will definitely co-sign that. I'm here for it. And we love to use their colors. I think I may do another one for the Aurora Borealis look and leave more pockets of the abalone to have more of a starlight sky in the background, you know what I mean? And then have a few, if I like erased this and erased this and just had this band of overlapping colors with this striation of not quite mixed in particles, I think that would lend itself best for an aurora borealis. And I have been asked, I don't know how many times, how to create this look, and my Judy came through and helped me figure it out, you know? Oh yeah, it will stay. I could add in some halo, huh? What's up, Joe? Okay, so you guys think I should aurora borealis this one and maybe just black out some of it? Or should I do another one for the aurora borealis look? Since this sample was a success. I hate that I'm just showing you the same stuff over and over, but I'm really torn on what I should next step this. Do another, do another. Looks like the consensus is to do another. But now I know the exact formula to get the look I'm going for, since we've done 3 tests now, maybe more. You should do the AB like you did with the pop stick yesterday. AB, I assume, means abalone shell. Big black sections would be awesome. Right, so should I granify this? Is that what you guys said? Or let this one live and then visit that on a completely different one and save this as the successful piece to base all future aurora borealises? What's it called when you're making bread? The mother yeast? Is this the mother yeast? Or the mother, do they just call it the mother? I don't know. We got one let it live and one granify, 2 lives. Okay, so 2 granites and 3 lives, 4 lives, 5 lives. Mother seed? Is that what it's called? Dirty pour like Jeff did yesterday for it? Cool, cool, cool. All right, looks like the lives have been outnumbered. Let it cure, cut a stencil of trees and mountains. Okay. So we'll let this one live. Maybe we'll do the something. What's the thing I was going to do? Words. Words are hard. We'll do the other thing that we were going to do. Oh my goodness. I still have COVID fog, I swear. Vamp is so extra. She just woke up like that. All right, we'll stencil this one out and make it an actual Aurora Borealis-ness. So yeah. All right then. Do another one with bigger pockets and granify it. I'm here for that for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I did 3 loads of laundry today. So basically I'm a full adult. No, that's a lie. So anyways, I got a lot of work to do before Vamp gets over here to tell me to do more work. So I got to go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I super did. I'm very excited with the success. And so I'll see you guys later. If you're going to be, I think Rhonda's doing a live tonight on RK3. If you have time at 7 p.m. Central, come on over to RK3 Designs. Vamp and all of us mods here will be over there to do the things. I have no idea what she's creating, but it's going to be awesome because it always is. Anyways, hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Be kind to one another because you never know what someone's going through. Till then, bye. I guess I should say it for Jeff. We did the test, so you don't have to. You have an awesome day.